Nashville in 2025. There's always a plethora of options on where seats could be. It's been across the United States in multiple forms, and even once way back when in London. Why Nashville?
It started out as a personal thing that I wanted to go to Nashville, just from my perspective of seeing cities that are having their moments in time. It was why Vegas was one that I wanted to go to. Nashville was kind of that as well, but I really wanted to make sure that we were doing what the community wanted. So at the end of the Las Vegas event, we went out and put a survey out and asked people. We had 20 cities that were kind of there for them to rank, and Nashville was by far the leader from what the survey said from the people attending it. So there was an alignment there where selfishly I wanted it to go there because I think Nashville's a fantastic city anyway, but it also became very apparent that the community wanted to go to Nashville as well. And it is that city that's having its moment in time as well. There's a huge kind of a thing that's happening there between sports and entertainment. So it really does make a great kind of marriage to have Seat go there. And actually some of the things that we'll be incorporating into the event bring in the music industry, which really leans into that sports and entertainment side of this for Seat.
Well, that's the thing. I was going to say you were already alliterated it twice, but for those who don't know, SEAT is an acronym for Sports, Entertainment, Alliance and Technology. And Nashville is a really good blend of having lots of great sports and technology piece, but also being the country music capital and that entertainment side of the business, because there's always a lot to learn from a sports side from that entertainment side. So Nashville gives you that nice blend.
Yeah, absolutely. That and to your point on that as well, that became one of those things that the moment we started to really interact, and here is actually one of the real beneficial things of having people in the community want to help out. So in the sunsetting hours of Seat in Las Vegas, I had Steve Conley come up to me. We were just outside of the lobby in Resorts World, and brought up to me, he was like, one of the things that Christine did really well with Seat was she got the local city involved. So the teams and venues as a part of the planning of the event. And so that was something intentional that I went in and did as well, and immediately reached out to all of the venues and teams that were in Nashville, and went out to the Grand Ole Opry, got involved with the Country Music Hall of Fame, all of these groups that have a presence there, and started to kind of from that perspective of trying to build with their support versus just Josh walking into town and trying to pull off an event. And that was one of the real helpful pieces as well, was that advice that Steve gave me there in Resorts World.
And then the other part of the community that is vital, that Alliance in Technology, is the different technology partners that help us succeed. And that's definitely something that you need both to run Seat and to make it a vibrant, because we're always looking for those solutions. One sponsor in particular came to you pretty quickly once you said, hey, Nashville is where we want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. The moment we kind of put it out there that we were going to Nashville, JMA Wireless had their hand up in the air saying that they wanted to be a part of it. And that was actually really encouraging as well, from knowing that we're kind of bringing this back from COVID, to have folks that want to be involved that way. So JMA came right out of the gate with their hands up. Fernando's obviously been a huge supporter, as well as Diane and Bruce there. And then immediately after that, we all of a sudden have all these other sponsors that are throwing their hand up in the air.